Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet.
And in all this, let me say a very good morning to my minister this morning. Namin Shanede. Ni mami akabebi nyankopon ya adomo a memini de wo ye numi enimi ye bekwa ko janu kwabre.
Onim se ni mami akabebi na why hard one so hasa.
Mami fa kwa wis na me country honorable ya was say Adutwum say on shade na on use all the powers. I know a lot of things is done for teachers in the short period wawo office. Na onmoye na aban maye certain percentage kakra. Na few months ya kaya no from April up to December no aketuani nkosoro kakra even by a pint. Na yentumi fa ntwitwa ye ho. Kwa me ne diesel has crossed 11, super has crossed 10 per liter. And there is no anything that indicates say it is going to end anytime soon. The purchasing power of the teacher has drastically reduced, and day in and day out, life living things are becoming so difficult, or it is already difficult. That is all that we are asking for. So be a ketuaye no kasa wo be TB crowd akotua rent anko ne won konto kwa wo. By the months and so ye pebi aka ho ne esa ba be TB mu a na dey asem we ni nyina no eba no. So they should help us get the cooler and that will be fine.
Well, my main kind be back home now. A branch of your friend Vincent Asigri, St. John Bosco's College of Education, Navrongo. Please tell the gentleman that the entrenched position he's taken is his own view. We will not pay should not be the ultimatum. This payment of rent can be negotiated through dialogue between teacher unions and government. He should know that leaders speak for and on behalf of their members, and whatever he intends to say should be thought through first before they go, we won't pay. Vincent Asigri, St. John Bosco's College of Education, Navrongo.
St. John Bosco College of Education is a tertiary institution. It's not part of the pre-tertiary. And they are not part of our union. Their union is SETAC. So I'm not speaking for and on behalf of members of SETAC. I'm not speaking for UTAC. I'm not speaking for TUTAC. Okay. I'm speaking for pre-tertiary.
Okay.
Maybe those in SETAC, TUTAC, UTAC, they are okay, and whichever things, whatever it is, they are okay. We are talking pre-tertiary. If he knows the deplorable conditions some of these teachers are teaching in certain aspects of our certain part of our country, Chairman General, there are villages and towns in this country that even Google will find it difficult to locate. There is a school there, so there are teachers there.
I think my friend in your studio is not explaining himself well. It's not only secondary school teachers who pay rent on government bungalows. University teachers also occupy government bungalows, and it is not because they take care of students on campus. The 10% rent on basic salary, I think, is discriminatory and must be reviewed, but not to say we won't pay. I think it should be a fixed amount depending on whether you live in a single room, 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. Else, if it's a percentage of basic salary, it means every year teachers' rent will go up because every year base rate goes up. Sasa from Takradi. Asamana Mekano enye bini say don't you think say negotiation you better saying we won't pay?
Chairman General, this gentleman Asami Okaye, I've explained that already. After they said say you cannot say you are charging 10% because people don't even occupy the same bungalows. I've mentioned it here this morning. Say, bimu there a single room, bimu there a 1-bedroom, bimu there a 2-bedroom. I even went ahead to say base pay no enya equal. So even if you are taking 10%, na say me wo cheme ho, na me colleague wo cheme ho, na say base pay no enya equal. I don't know the day no one will pay more than the other, which is discriminated. I've explained that one already.
Okay.
But as a union leader, we believe that we in pre-tertiary education, what we are paid as our base pay and what we take home as our take-home pay is nothing to write home about. And therefore, this 10% being taken out from our base pay again of those occupying the bungalows will not be in our best interest.
In case you just tuned in, King Ali Awudu, President Coalition of Concerned Teachers Ghana. Nyama Minuti Tru and Yakahwasem, cost of living allowance, aye kola, or say, or sre abain, say, emomodia na, cost of living allowance, no, kakra emegusu na, teacher for, muchadiem, kindergarten, primary, and secondary, omusa itimi aquamano, na, and no any here, dikain, and mibisa about rent here, Ghana Education Service, omuntia 10% of your base pay, 52,006 base in ne, ubi entua na, and no King Ali Awudu say, hopadie yentua, moye den yentua. King Demi na beka twa to na me sorry so na me panelist ni komo
me chia mative watiefo nyina inkankan coalition of concerned teachers me na church for more Ghana nyina any all the national officers ni me regional team na mefa akwanya we so na me chia me director general of Ghana Education Service because on my permission come in between betina because myself I'm a teacher in the classroom. Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa and any two deputies lawyer Boate ni Dr. Tando. And we actually no maka say aban enim the state of the economy no ye dance na ye nim na aban nim a church for aketua pre-tertiary send sitie ene nioma ekoso o man mu sesia no send asetena no esia ye den nti ebesre say ni manim ye a Minister of Employment through the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission omoma yensi ekunwa na yehwe kwan befa so ebenya percentage kakra in the form of cola near the cushion the Ghanaian teacher.
But I say, but before you go, Kwame, tell them, let them move out and see the difference. People who sell toffee or toffees in traffic hire rooms, you always ask for increase from government, but you say you won't pay. Chairman General, is your guest aware that there's a tax law which mandates the deduction? After all, the maintenance of the place is done from government funds. Joe Agape. Recently, the past students of a Cape Coast school had to spend in excess of 60,000 cedis to refurbish the headmaster's bungalow, which had been left uninhabitable for a number of years. The headmaster was patching somewhere until the refurbishment was completed. Under this scenario, what moral right does the government have to impose charges for use of the bungalow? Osafo Kantanka in Adringano. Chairman General, are you asking the poor teacher to pay for his accommodation? Whereas you know that some public officials who don't pay anything for the accommodation and they earn more than teachers do. Chairman General, talks more for them. Why? The teacher too is a person. Edward Ejiri, aka Captain from Takrade, sends that one. Okay, so that's about it for this morning. King Ali Awudu, a President Coalition of Concerned Teachers Ghana on the mini Chichim Komo Anopim.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet